Press pause. Whoa, what was that? Press pause. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. What the hell was that?
Take two.
Press pause, put the controller down. It's time to talk about the gaming industry. My name is TJ Leo.
And I am not in the Epstein files.
That's a good thing, because everyone else is.
Yeah.
Not very many who haven't made it out of that. This is episode 79 of Press Pause, the gaming podcast. Are you watching the Olympics, my friend?
Meh.
I didn't even remember that they were on this year. And then I saw on the news the opening ceremonies were today, and I was like, oh. Well, that's cool. I still don't know where they are. Do you remember where they are?
No.
No clue.
I don't.
No clue. I normally watch the hockey tournament, and that's basically it. And I just, I could care less about the snowboarding and the luge, and the bobsled teams and whatever. It's a
I'm more interested in like the highlights.
Yeah. Figure skating just bores me.
It's a whole lot. I mean, I used to really be into the Olympics, but the thing is, it's a whole lot to just be watching all the time in case something cool happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the events, I'm not super into.
I like is it the Summer Special Olympics? I think it's the Summer Special Olympics. They have some crazy cool
Special
activities.
Olympics are insanely impressive because that stuff's hard to do, but then when it's like, oh, this person doesn't have a leg or arms or whatever, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, and they have events that aren't even in the regular Olympics, so it's like,
yeah,
I just like I like watching the unique stuff where I'm like, how do they do that? That stuff is crazy, So I prefer that stuff because it's a little bit more interesting. But go Canada!
Ooh,
go Canada! Yeah. How was your week?
That's all right.
Yeah. These weeks are going too fast. I don't like it.
Nah.
For me, anyway. For me, it's like I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's Press Pause Gaming Podcast again. I feel like I just recorded one.
Well, we did just record one.
Well, yeah.
We recorded an extra.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm recording basically one almost every day at this point, I think that's probably what makes the weeks go by quickly. Because you're so in tune with what day it is every day,
Yeah, but the opposite of that is that if you're not paying attention to the days, time goes by and you're like, oh man, has it really been that long already?
That's true. That's true. We're already mid-February. Well,
mid-February. We're not even through the first week.
It feels. I mean, it feels like yesterday was like, Happy New Year. We're back on the air, and we're already like 6 weeks in.
It doesn't feel that way to me. It feels like we've recorded a bunch of episodes because we have.
Well, that's true. And I double that.
You've recorded even more.
Yeah. It's the train keeps on rolling. Keeps on rolling. All right. Not a huge show today, but we got some stuff to talk about. Let's get to housekeeping corrections. Do we have any corrections from last week?
Not that I know of.
Not that I'm aware of either. Good. So if you want the audio-only edition of the show, the podcast edition of the show, check out YouTube Music. As always, join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself and so many others talking about gaming, wrestling, and more. And if you're so inclined, patreon.com/co-op entertainment where you can throw us a $1 a month to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, and make sure you check out the gaming clips. People are not clicking on those for some reason as much as they are regular content. Check out the clips. They only last 2 minutes or less, so you're not wasting a whole lot of time. And I guarantee you, they're cool. They're cool clips, especially the one that went up this week on Wednesday, the Arc Raiders one. That video for me just like encompasses why I like that game so much. So check it out. All right. You haven't been playing anything new. You're still chucking your way through Prime and
so I've focused on Donkey Kong for now because I didn't want to keep bouncing back and forth between them. And since Donkey Kong is like the newer experience, I've been going through that. I think I'm pretty close to the end.
Okay.
But I haven't quite finished it yet.
Fair. Reserving final
but
judgment.
Other than that, not really anything new. No.
Fair. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I've basically reached the point in Arc Raiders again where I don't really have a whole lot to do, so I'm waiting for the character wipe, which is coming at the end of the month. Did I explain that?
No.
Okay. I probably should have done that. So they have something in the game called Expeditions, which is basically a really high goal of like missions and quests and stuff that you go through. And if you complete them all, you're eligible for the Expedition, which it's basically the end of each season ish. It sounds like it's every 3 to 4 months, something like that, which is usually a season of content. And when the end of the expedition comes, you can opt in if you've finished the expedition quests and all that stuff. You can opt in to send your character off. So you're basically your character leaves the area. He goes off in a caravan that you've prepped. That's the whole point of the expedition project. Your character leaves, and your character resets to as if you just started the game again. The benefit of that is that you get permanent upgrades that carry forward. So you get, I think you can start with up to 5 skill points extra. So instead of 75 total skill points, you would get 80 by the time you level up.
Oh, I think you mentioned something about this part. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You get an XP boost and some other boosts and some extra like stash points. So I've completed it. And I think I'm going to do the reset. You don't have to, but the benefit is long term if you're going to play the game long term, which I hope I am, because I loved it. It was super fun, and if I get to play it again from ground up, but with some perks, that's pretty cool. And and every time they also do an expedition, there's new content introduced as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm excited to do that, but I'm pretty much done with it. The expedition doesn't start until the end of the month, so I basically have like three weeks where I'm not really able to do anything in the game at this point. Just kind of have fun, fuck around. So instead of fucking around with it, I'm doing that like sprinkling effect again, where I'm trying to figure out which game's going to hook me next. And so I've played a bunch of games, but not enough for me to go like in depth in any of them. But I can name them at least, so you can at least know what I'm checking out. So, Hades 2. Jumping into Hades 2. I played 2 runs. That's it. That's all I've played of Hades 2, and it's more Hades.
Yeah.
It plays exactly like Hades, just
2.
Different. Yeah, just like you're a different character, and you're talking with similar characters, you're talking with new characters. The story's continued. There must have been something that happened at the end of Hades 1 that I never got to see, because they're referencing something that happened, and I'm like, I don't remember that from Hades 1. So there must have been something that I need to look up on YouTube.
Probably. There's so much in that game.
Yeah. So there's that, but the combat feels exactly the same. It's just different. You got more tools. The starting area is the same kind of setup. It's not the actual same location, but it's the same setup. You got your little arena. You can go talk to people. You can give them gifts, all that kind of stuff. All that's the same. So it just kind of feels like more Hades, which is not a bad thing. So I'll definitely be continuing to play that. I tried out Mage and Monsters 2. I played a lot of Mage and Monsters 1. It's a Steam game. It's an auto battler roguelite type of experience.
Okay.
It's more of Mage and Monsters. So if you like the first game, you'll like the second game. Check it out. It's cheap. And I think there's a demo for Mage and Monsters 1. So check that out. I started Cairn. Started Cairn. So I completed the opening climb. Okay. The main course of the game has you climbing a mountain that no one's climbed before. That's sort of the story of the game, is the unclimbable mountain. Have not started that climb yet. I just finished sort of the introductory mountain.
Like the tutorial.
Yeah, it does a little tutorial where you're in like a rock climbing gym with like those boulders that you climb.
Yeah, those are fun.
I've never done it before, but I let me tell you, games like this Make me want to. I don't know. Is there one in our town? A boulder climbing gym? I don't know.
I don't know.
I need to look into that because I feel like there used to be at parks. Remember parks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know if we got one somewhere. But I'm interested in looking into that. But yeah, I climbed the first mountain, and it is as challenging as I was hoping it was going to be. I fell once. Luckily, I was not high, so I didn't damage anything. But one thing I was not aware.
High while you're climbing a mountain.
Yeah. One thing I was not super aware of was that it's not just a climbing game. It's kind of almost like a little bit of a survival game too. You have a water meter, a food meter, and a sleep meter. And there are perches and places where you set up your, and I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing this word correctly. Booyak? A camping site? Booyak? BUIACE or something like that. Booyak?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
I gotta Google that.
It's like halfway between a sleeping bag and a tent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can set the booyak. I'm gonna call it booyak. I'm probably sounding like an idiot, but that's okay. I'm actually an idiot, so it's not a big deal, not a big stretch.
This isn't a bushcraft channel, so yeah,
exactly. But yeah, you set that up, and you sleep there, and that's also where you save. And you. I don't know how you do it yet, but you have a backpack, and in the backpack when you start, you have like 3 chocolate bars, a bottle that you can refill with water when you find like streams and stuff like that for drinking. You have pittons. Is that how that's said? Things that go into the wall to hang off.
Yeah, the little spikes that you drive into the cracks.
And then you put
become a mounting point for your line. Yeah,
you got those, and I think they wear out, so you have to get replacements, but I don't know how that works yet because
is there just like a Sherpa shop on the mountain?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, how does that work? Do you have to make your own? Like, I'm not sure how that works. And then there's also chalk to make sure your hands are all chalked up to make your grip better. And that is so you have a little robot that comes with you, a little climb bot. I think is its name is original.
Very original.
Yeah. But you can feed it stuff, and it will create chalk out of whatever you're recycling.
Okay.
So that's how you
like here's your crafting mechanic. For this.
Yeah, it's pretty basic, but it's there. Oh, and then you can finger tape your You can tape your fingers for extra grip as well and stuff like that. So, but I've barely been able to figure out what the loop of all that stuff is and like how you regain stuff and all that. So I gotta play more. But it's exactly what I wanted. I can't wait to play more. It's cool. And then I think there was one other. Oh, I tried. The PlayStation Plus free games came out this week, so I tried them. I tried Need for Speed Unbound, which is the game.
I thought you didn't have PS Plus anymore.
Xbox Game Pass, I don't have.
Okay.
PS Plus Essential, I have. Which is the one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the base one, but you get the free games out of it. Not the game catalog, just to be clear. They still offer you 3 free games a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So last month I got Need for Speed Unbound, Core Keeper, and something else. And then this month is Subnautica Below Zero, Undisputed, and something else.
I love that game.
Oh, Ultros, the one that we mocked for stealing your.
I wouldn't say mocked. Just joking about.
Yeah. So yeah, I tried Need for Speed Unbound, which visually looks very impressive. It uses the Frostbite engine, so it looks gorgeous. But god damn, is it filled with just Gen Z bullshit crap constantly. People talking and being like, that car's straight fire, and just like the just terrible voice acting. And I'm just like, I just wanted to just bash my head against the keyboard. I couldn't handle it. I'm like, no.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't handle the constant bad acting and Gen Z talk. I'm a Sigma, whatever. So I uninstalled that pretty quickly. I was just like, I can't. This is not what I want a racing game to be. I don't need to hear people talking. Just give me a car.
Yeah,
And
with
let me
that
race.
said, I did turn off like the commentary in Burnout 3. Remember they had that radio DJ
Oh, I loved him.
be the narrator for the. I mean, at first it was fine, but every time you go into a crash, it's like it's about causing as much damage as possible. It's like, yes, I know. Thank you. I've played this game. I've played Crash Mode like 100 times. I know that that's the point.
You know who the best commentary guy was?
DJ Striker. What?
Do you know who the best commentary guy was? The guy from Jet Set Radio. I can't remember what his name was.
But that's different.
Yeah, he was so good. But yeah, so I couldn't stand Need for Speed Unbound, and just the fact that it was Criterion doing it, I'm just like, waste of talent. Okay, so I uninstalled that. I tried Ultros. It's a Metroidvania. It didn't really do anything for me. Visually, it's kind of like an acid trip. Like, it's just so colorful, it's kind of nauseating. It does give you the option, in the accessibility options, to desaturate the background, which is nice. Which I did
help
that.
You separate foreground and background elements.
Yeah, I did that, which helped, but I was just like, I'm not feeling it.
Are we talking like marathon before they fixed?
No, I'm talking like marathon times 10.
Oh wow, that is saturated. Holy shit!
I'll see if I can find a.
I mean, I can look it up and see for myself. I'm sure the audience can do that as well.
Yeah, it's not going to allow me to. Yeah. Anyway, look it up. It's a psychedelic trip. It's just too much color for me. It is cool looking. Like, artistically, it looks really cool, but I just couldn't handle it. So I didn't like that. What was the other one? Oh, Undisputed. It's just a boxing game. I'm not for me. So
actually, funny thing. Something that I discovered about Bonanza is that you can swing the Joy-Cons to punch, like in ARMS. You just mentioned boxing reminded me of that.
Interesting.
Which I did for about 2 minutes and then was like, okay, this is the amount of punching that you have to do in this game.
It's too much.
For your stuff. It's way too much. Also, there doesn't seem to be a way to turn it off. I mean, if there is, maybe I'm just stupid and haven't found it. But to turn off the gyro aiming is pretty easy. But turning off the gyro punching,
interesting.
If there's an option, it's not next to the one that turns off the gyro aiming, which is where I'd expect it to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Weird. That is weird. I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah, I gave up on Brothership. I just couldn't do it. It just wasn't there. The library has me next in queue for Mafia again, so I can finish that because I really want to finish that game. And two others, Ghost of Yotei.
Oh, finally!
Yeah, I can't wait to play that. And Silent Hill F as well. So
I'm interested in hearing about that.
Yeah, so those are on the horizon. Shouldn't be long before I get those three. So keeping my eyes out for those. But in the meantime, I'm going to focus my time on Karen and Hades 2. So I should have first impressions next week for those ones.
All right.
That's it. So it's time to check in with Metacritic. And there's only one game to talk about.
Best Souls like outside of.
Holy schmoly. That is not what I wanted. I had some audio coming through there. The only game to talk about is Nioh 3. Nioh 3 is out. And it's doing very well, sitting at an 86 critically.
I've heard that it's pretty good.
It's apparently pretty good. It is basically Nioh in an open world instead of a sort of level-by-level based thing. And as you know, Elden Ring going open world really, got me into that genre. I did try the demo and I was like, no, it's not for me. But I'm sure it's great for people that like that series and that genre. So highly recommend checking that out. The demo's on Steam and PlayStation, and I'm sure it's on Xbox as well. But it's doing very well. No user reviews yet because I think it just came out today. Could be wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh
as of this recording. Yeah, but that 86 is like deep critic reviews. That's strong.
Yeah.
They you can always tell when a company is confident in its game because they give early review copies. When they don't give you early review copies, it's like
that's usually a sign of bad things.
What do you?
Not always. Like Doom 2016 didn't have early review copies, which is bizarre in retrospect. But yeah, usually it's because they know that they're putting out crap and they don't want word to get out until first day sales.
Yeah, no, they don't want their pre-orders to be canceled.
Yeah.
It could also be that the day one patch fixes a lot of shit.
That is another thing.
So it is what it is. And that's it.
But when that's the case, they usually tell reviewers, hey, when you review this, just know there is a day one patch coming that's going to fix the problems that I know you're going to talk about in your reviews.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Metacritic check-in. And so it's on to the news. So we got quite a few things to talk about here in the news. Starting with, there was a third-party Nintendo Direct that kicked things off this week. And I didn't watch it. I do have a list of everything that was announced, and I'll go over all the notable announcements.
Yeah, I did watch it.
Okay.
And for me, it was another one of those cases of this all looks fine, but none of it really stands out to me as like, I need to go out and play that right now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure other people, like, nothing looked bad. And I'm sure that the people who are into that other stuff that was shown will be very happy with it. But nothing was like, oh, for me personally, this is a must have. There was one that I am keeping on my radar. We'll get to that. You'll know it when you.
I think I know which. I think it'll be the first one that I have listed.
Okay,
but we'll see though. One comment I do want to make is the hilarity of people talking about the Resident Evil Requiem announcement. Have you seen this?
I didn't see people talked about it.
If you watch the trailer that they released, every time Leon goes to shoot a zombie or hit a zombie, he misses.
Really?
Because it needed to be a PG trailer for the Direct.
Oh.
So literally every shot he takes, he misses.
I hadn't even thought about that.
And apparently someone had pointed out to me, and now that I know this, it's kind of super obvious. Is if you go back and you watch the Duskbloods announced trailer, there was no violence in that one either. It's just a lot of shots of characters, and
that I do remember.
Yeah.
But to me, that was always just, we don't have enough of this game finished yet to show any action. I never thought of it as being like,
an anti-violence thing.
General audiences showing, so we need it to be like nothing higher than a T rating in terms of content.
I don't remember them ever doing this until like very recently, so it must be something to do with the new president, because it's like it wasn't a thing before.
Like, there are certain things that they don't show off as much. In certain showings, and there are certain aspects of games that they won't show off. Like you won't have like like they might mention like Bayonetta in a showing, right? If there was like a new Bayonetta game or something, but they're not gonna have her like doing the sexy BDSM finisher moves in that footage. You know, they're just gonna focus on the stuff that they. That's what they are.
It's just so funny that exists.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some of the stuff that was announced. Again, I'm not going to go over everything because.
Are we going to keep the footage of Nioh 3 going, or?
Nope. The first one will come up here. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the ports and all that kind of stuff. Most of it doesn't really matter. There is one that matters, but we'll get into that. So the first one is Orbitals. So this is that.
Oh yeah, this looks
like a 90s anime.
Really, really good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the way this looks.
Yeah, so it's a 2-player co-op adventure in the vein of like the Haze Light games. I think they're called the what are those games called? No Way Out and Split Fiction and It Takes Two. Very, very much in the vein of those
and
games.
this is the only reason why this one was like not I need to play this as soon as possible.
It's because it's a co-op only.
It's a co-op only game. And I'm like, I don't really have any. I mean, I'm sure there's online co-op, but I don't know. That's the kind of thing that works best when you can talk to. Although I guess there is game chat, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you mean. It's not a Switch game.
Co-op.
Yeah, it's a game for couch co-op. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they confirmed that it's coming out exclusively to Switch 2 this summer. So that's cool.
Yeah,
We
God,
need some
it's
summer
gorgeous.
games. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful game. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, I've never heard of this game before, but I guess this is a sequel. Paranormosite. It says players will follow Yuza Minakuchi, a pearl diver who uncovers a spooky version of himself underwater. Yeah, this is the latest in the series. It's coming out February 19th, so not very far away.
Yeah,
but I'm not familiar with this game though. Is it like a visual novel? It must be.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Oh yeah, definitely a visual novel type of game.
Yeah,
but I guess it's popular. I've never heard of it though. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't know if they've ever put out one of those games here, and if they have, maybe it was under a different name. Because I feel like I'd remember a franchise called Paranormosite.
Right.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that sticks in your mind.
It's from Square Enix, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, they're publishing it. I don't know if they're developing it.
Yeah. It's weird that they don't have a. Well, I mean, you would think it is because they don't have a developer logo there.
Oh, yeah, they don't have a developer name, so maybe it is an internal team. Yeah. Interesting.
So, there's that. Next is this one I haven't seen, Tokyo Scramble, which is a dinosaur horror game.
Yeah. It is not Dino Crisis.
It is not Dino Crisis, or that other one that Capcom did, Exoprimal. So it says Tokyo Scramble will drop players and their friends into a subterranean dinosaur nightmare on February 11th, so only a week away. Its creatures called Xeno, or Xino, can kill players instantly, so as today's gameplay shows, quick thinking and strategy are necessary for survival. So I guess it's more like Outlast. Where it's just
look at the fucking raptor on the treadmill.
Yeah, on the escalator.
Yeah. Grab. Oh, right in the dino balls.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a fan of a game where all you do is hide.
Yeah, one-hit kills on stuff. Yeah.
But
I like the idea of, oh no, you're trapped underground with dinosaurs who are still alive for some reason, and then whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah, a dinosaur with a rockstar hairstyle.
Yeah, Kabuki dinosaur.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't call these.
That'd be a good movie. Kabuki dinosaur, Kabuki-saurus. That's what it would have to be called.
There's a tag team right now in WWE called the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh yeah. There's also the movie Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD.
Holy moly! That's
from Trauma. So if you like Toxic Avenger and stuff, that's the kind of movie that is.
Gotcha. Yeah, $30. Wow. Okay. A lot of games kind of like I wouldn't call these shadow drops, but they're pretty close to shadow drops because February 11th is like next week, so it's kind of cool. Next up, very excited for this one. Valheim announced for Switch 2, which means it's definitely coming to version 1 soon. I'm so excited.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't announce it for Switch 2 in early access. They don't do early access on Switch. So all they've said is it arrives on Switch 2 this year. So that game's done, man. That game's so close to done. I am like, I'm chomping at the bit. And if it's coming to Switch too,
Is this what the PC version looks like? Because it's it looks kind of like 360-ish with the amount of bloom on it.
well, this game's also like 10 years old. Like it's taken them a long ass time, and it's very stylistic. Yeah. I will say that the art style is gorgeous. The videos and the pictures don't really do it justice. When you play it, it's beautiful.
Yeah, if I was to play this, I would have to have a way to disable that amount of bloom.
You can turn it off. Yeah, it's in the.
That's actually like headache inducing for me.
Yeah,
because my eyes or my brain is going, things are blurry. Focus your eyes. My eyes keep trying to focus, but things aren't blurry. It's just the way that looks.
Yeah, and
so my eyes are being strained by the focusing reflex that's trying to focus on something that's already being focused on.
Gotcha. God, this game's awesome. Can't wait for an actual release date. So there's that. This one I've heard of kind of repeatedly at this point, but I don't really know much about it. And that's The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. It's a 2D HD RPG from Square Enix, but it's got like time travel? Question mark? I don't really know what it is though. Like I've never seen enough of it. But it looks exactly like, well, it doesn't look exactly like Octopath Traveler, but I don't know what it is. Is it like Secret of Mana? Or is it more like...
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It looks cool. And I like time travel. But I don't... It's just really tough to kind of tell what this game is. But it does have a release date, June 18th, 2026. So, yeah. They really like their 2D HD series.
Mm-hmm.
I should also mention, as long as I have this on my screen, that Hollow Knight is getting a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah,
and it's out today, so you can go play it if you want. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the Super Bomberman collection.
Yeah.
Konami announced that its bundle of Super Bomberman classics titled Super Bomberman Collection is out for players on Switch and Switch 2 now, with a physical release planned for August 2026. I don't know what games it includes, but I'm sure it will tell us here.
Yeah, they'll tell you. It's I think it's like 6 games altogether.
It's all the Super Nintendo versions, looks like.
All of the Super Nintendo and the NES games.
Gotcha. Not the one that which is my favorite, Bomberman 64.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Konami keeps dropping these collections. Now they just need to make new games.
Yeah.
Next is Turok Origins.
Yes. So this one, like I'm happy that somebody remembers Turok. But this is like a team shooter with gear and stuff. I'm not sure this is really what I want out of Turok, you know?
Oh no. Yeah, no, it's definitely another third person.
Visually it looks cool.
Well, you can play it in first or third person apparently.
Yeah. It's not the camera's perspective that's the issue for me. It's like this is just like is this just another squad extraction shooter kind of thing?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm just like with a Turok theme. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I know that's what I want.
Yeah, I'm not sure why somebody went Turok. Oh, we could use that to make.
I'll tell you why. It's because they were looking through what they had, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Turok. That's a franchise we haven't done something with in a while. We can get the nostalgia."
Oh, and it's by Saber too.
That. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it, but just based on this, like if this is what they showed, and they're like, it's out in a week, I'd be like, maybe I'll pass.
So
if they reveal more and it's more enticing, then.
So IGN does confirm that it supports co-op, so you can play alone.
Okay.
So there is that.
All right.
But no specific details.
Yeah.
And that was it. That's all I had from the direct. There was a lot of ports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were ports and stuff, and then there was also some stuff that's on Switch One.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like that's most of the notable stuff, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't just a port.
I will say it's not in my news docket, but it looks like Take-Two canceled the Switch 2 port of Borderlands 4, which
Oh, really?
is interesting. Or it's on hold indefinitely, whatever the hell that means.
Okay.
I'm guessing they just couldn't get it to run properly, but
Yeah, actually, on that note, apparently going forward, Apex Legends is not going to support Switch One anymore.
huh?
Like I saw that like minutes before, like I saw that like 15 minutes before we started recording.
Weird.
I mean, I can kind of get it because like Final Fantasy 14 did the same thing where they dropped PS3 support because like it was holding back what they could do with the game.
Oh, I see.
So I imagine that's the same reason here.
I'm surprised people still play that game, to be honest with you. It's kind of aging at this point. Well, they're certainly not playing High Guard.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Next up, some bad news for Obsidian. As part of a Bloomberg interview, Obsidian revealed that last year's Outer Worlds 2 has underperformed, and a sequel is not in development. Avowed, the company's other blockbuster RPG last year, also missed its targets, but Obsidian reportedly still has plans for more from its world of Aora, the same setting as Pillars of Eternity. So it seems like Outer Worlds is toast, at least for the time being. Just didn't do well, which is interesting. A lot of people are claiming that it's likely due to the price increase. I don't know if $10 really makes a big enough difference to...
Yeah, when with a game like this where there's so much to do, I don't think people are too shy about spending a little bit of extra money for a game that's going to last them like 150 hours or something.
Yeah, I think it's just... I don't know.
Resonate with people as much.
I think I think the first game did fine, but when you have a game that does fine, the chances of those people returning and giving the sequel a second chance are probably not very high, no matter how good it is. I liked it. I thought it was fine, but
did you play the second one?
Yeah, I actually like the second one more than the first one.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I didn't beat either of them, though. I think... trying to find the words for this. So, like, it takes something special for me at this point to get into a game like this. So, the Fallout type of experience.
Yeah, the giant open world games.
They just need... I think they just feel old for me. They haven't gone forward far enough to a point where I'm like, okay, this is the next gen version of this genre. The genre just kind of feels the same as it always has, just slightly prettier, you know?
Yeah.
And I just don't find myself caring about any of the characters. That's just kind of the biggest issue. And honestly, if I go back to when I loved Fallout 3, I couldn't tell you the first thing about the characters in Fallout 3. So it seems like a problem that's kind of like permeated this genre for me, at least. Like even Skyrim, I couldn't tell you a single character's name in that game. I liked the game, but I think that's what this genre is missing, is attachment to characters, and they all just kind of feel like I don't get lost in it. I don't get absorbed into these worlds. I'm always cognizant of the fact that this is a video game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know? Whereas I play more linear, narrative-driven experiences, I do get sucked into those worlds, and and so whether or not it's the way these games are designed engine-wise, or because of the static characters, and like I don't know what it is about this genre, but it needs an injection of something new to refresh it, And it makes me honestly worried about Elder Scrolls 6. I'm a little scared for that game.
Yeah.
A game that's probably another 10 years away, but...
Yeah. On top of the, 7 years since they announced it?
They didn't start working on it until, this year, I bet. It was probably in pre-production, but that's about it. So... On a more positive note, Grounded 2 was a hit. But of the three, it had the shortest and almost certainly the cheapest development period. Grounded 2 took just over 2 years to meet its early access launch compared to more than 6 years required for both Avowed and Outer Worlds 2. Imagine that. You spend less time on a game and it's a hit. Lower the budgets, guys. Lower the budgets. It's not about big budgets. It's not about the prettiest graphics. It's about the best game. Best gameplay, you know. And Grounded's amazing. I can't wait to play Grounded 2, dude. Stoked for that game. So, obviously they're not damaged enough to close or to have any layoffs or anything like that by the sounds of it. It's just, they took a hit.
Yeah.
So interested to see what Obsidian does next. Because they just launched 3 games in it's the span of a year. Avowed, Grounded 2, and Outer Worlds 2. So let's see what they do next.
Yep.
All right, this is a big story. Multi-part, multi-article. I've never heard of this game, but it's making the rounds. Ashes of Creation.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm not fully up to date on all of the stuff going on with this, but I do have an article here that will hopefully open my eyes a little bit to the goings on.
So what we're dealing with here is sort of an APB-like situation where this online game launches and then promptly shuts down.
It seems like it. So the future of the newly released Ashes of Creation is in doubt after its leadership team quit following a dispute with the management board, and now Steam is reportedly investigating. Ashes of Creation, funded by a hugely successful $3.2 million Kickstarter campaign.
So let me clarify something there. The upper management and the dispute with the board of directors at that company is the upper management. So that's a bit of PR spin that they're putting on it.
Well, I'm sure it'll elaborate. It's just the article. That's how the article is written. The game is described as an old-school take on the modern MMO set in a living, reactive world where your choices shape civilization. After significant interest and excitement from MMO fans, the game finally released in December, albeit as a $50 early access game. By the end of January, however, the game's director, Stephen Sheriff, had quit in protest, reportedly along with most of the game's senior development team at Intrepid Studios, after claiming that the management board had asked him to do things he would not ethically support. According to Sheriff, the board then issued WARN Act notices, layoff warnings, in other words, to the remaining staff. It's unclear how many employees remain at the studio. Though Sheriff did not specify the alleged heinous requests, he shared a brief update with fans on Discord, stating that it was only a limited statement in his personal capacity and not on behalf of the company. Quote,
so this is the complete opposite of what I heard. I heard that they didn't get WARN notices and that everybody at the company has been laid off.
Well, this is a two article part story, so I'm not surprised that the information is mixed, especially since, as he said, it wasn't a company statement; it was just him venting. But we'll get more information here. So, quote, control of the company shifted away from me, Sheriff, and the board began directing actions that I could not ethically agree with or carry out. As a result, I chose to resign in protest rather than lend my name or authority to decisions I could not ethically support. Following my resignation, much of the senior leadership resigned. Following those departures, the board made the decision to issue WARN Act notices and proceed with a mass layoff. I cannot responsibly speak to further details at this time due to ongoing legal and governance matters, but what I can say is that the developers and staff acted in good faith and deserved better than uncertainty that they are now facing. I am incredibly dismayed at the situation. Over the weekend, Director of Communications Margaret Crone confirmed that they had too left the company, writing on LinkedIn, well, this chapter has come to a close. My time at Intrepid has officially ended. As for how this all ended, I don't really have the words. It wasn't what I expected, but I'm holding on to the good because there was so much of it. end quote. As for confirmation that the game was still in development, Crone wrote, I don't work there anymore, so I can't answer that for you. Personally, I don't know how they could make it when the heart and soul of the product, the amazing dev team, was all laid off. Now, according to Redditor Laud Azen, Steam is, quote, investigating the issue after they contacted Valve's storefront and requested a refund. In response, a Steam representative said, sorry to hear about this issue and I understand your concern. We are aware of the issue and are currently investigating this further. As soon as we have more information, we will update your ticket. For what it's worth, the Ashes of Creation team did post to its official site last week, detailing a small list of issues that are on its to-do list. If the game's Steam review page isn't anything to go by, however, I'm not sure it's right that the concerns it hears most clearly are merely about bugs and quality of life. Though a development update livestream is planned for February 13th, dozens of fresh negative reviews already blight the game's mixed Steam score with comments like, scam rug pull of a game, Ashes is officially cancelled, and the game was a cash grab. Now, the new article states, as unhappy players fight to get refunds out of Steam, an update from one of the studio's directors claims the entire development team working on the game was reportedly laid off without notice or their January paychecks. The shocking revelation comes from Intrepid Studios' former director of communications, Margaret Crone, who revealed in a lengthy post on Twitter that 3 days after originally being told around 100 developers would be losing their jobs, a confusing email arrived confirming that all staff would be laid off. It's still shocking. The entire studio gathered to try to understand what had happened and what it meant for our future. Earlier this week, Steam quietly withdrew. We know that. According to a new public record request, we now know that the formal WARN Act notification was issued on January 31st and indicated that 210 employees were affected by the filing, 123 of whom worked in California. Quote, in the end, none of us are receiving our final paychecks. The 60-day notice and pay outlined under the WARN Act, PTO payments, or other compensation owed. Quote, what matters most to me now are the people, both the players and developers. To my colleagues, this team is truly a family. The culture we built together is something I have never experienced anywhere else. In the midst of heartbreak and uncertainty, we have come together to review resumes, help with portfolios, share job leads, and support one another emotionally. That says everything who we are as a people. To the players, the entire development team was working extremely hard, pulling long hours, and wishes with all our hearts that we could give you Ashes of Creation. There are no words that fully express how sorry we are that this journey ended that way. You should pursue a refund. You deserve it. Unfortunately, Steam doesn't seem to agree. While you can find plenty of people across Discord and Reddit claiming to have received refunds despite having played more than 2 hours, there's an equal number of players frustrated that their requests have been denied, and there seems to be little consistency across Steam's support team. Quote, they denied me with 2.3 hours played, bought in December and denied because it exceeds the refund time. While another said, I can't believe it, and I'm hearing they reversed the December payment to Intrepid, so basically Steam have stolen my money. Quote, how many hours did you have? I had 15 hours played and got refunded on a manual process. Steam support said to me if I open another ticket about this, they will close it without reading, said another player. It goes on and on. Basically, Steam is giving multiple answers to different players. The most successful requests seem to be via human checks, so players are still suggesting that those looking for a refund check the box to request a refund, but instead contact Steam via the I have a question about this product box. That way your request will be routed to a member of customer support and not an automated service. 19,576 backers pledged $3.2 million on Kickstarter to help make Ashes of Creation a reality. That's a lot of money from that few people. Holy crap. Which is the most ever raised on the platform for an MMO. Refunds via Kickstarter seem unlikely given the game launched in early access form. Meanwhile, Sheriff popped up on Discord briefly on February 4th to write, it is certainly heartbreaking to see the impact of the people I care about, both developers and community, but given what has transpired and the lack of facts available to the public, the reputational impact is something that cannot be avoided until the records are set straight with the proper public filings. Unfortunately, that takes a little bit of time. While you can't buy Ashes of Creation from Steam right now, its website is still live and accepting payment for cosmetics. While the site is typically updated several times a month, only one update was posted in the whole of January, and that was alluding to a developer diary livestream coming on February 13th. It's not clear who will host that, given reports the entire team has been laid off. Oh, I'm sure it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll be a video saying the game has been canceled. So there's not a whole lot to go on here until we get what it was that was unethical. I think that's going to be the key to this whole thing of like who fucked up. Like what was it that this management team, and who is the management team?
Yeah, like I said, from what I heard about this story, the management team are the two people who own the company, including what's his name, Sheriff, that guy.
So he's the one that says that he's the one who had problems with the
management
team.
Did he ask himself to do something? What does he mean by that? Like,
unless he's referring to, no, it can't be. They referred to another company, not Intrepid. There was another company involved. Who was it? Did they have a publisher?
I don't know.
No, it says developed and published by Intrepid. So
maybe it was some kind of other investors or something?
Maybe. So it says the designers are Stephen Sheriff and Jeffrey Bard. So I don't know. I mean, clearly if there's some legal proceedings happening, then Stephen Sheriff is not.
I don't know. I read about this a little while ago, like earlier today. But
you're right, though. It does say the studio was founded by Sheriff and John Moore.
Yeah.
So did they do like a? I wonder if there was a power struggle between those three, Sheriff, Moore, and the other guy that just stated his name, Bard. I wonder if there was a power struggle and Sheriff threw his hands up and was like, "Fine, you run the shit." And then they said to do this, and he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." I don't know. There's definitely some fuckery going on there, or he's just straight up lying.
I mean, yeah, that's always possible.
Could be just a straight up lie, and they took the money and ran. I don't know. If they had any money left, I don't know. I have no idea. So something to follow. We'll keep an eye on that, but very weird story. Very weird story. All right. Next up. This one's weird. Larian Studios' multi-award-winning fantasy RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, is set for its own television series on HBO and will be helmed by The Last of Us co-creator, Craig Mason. As reported by Deadline, a television adaptation of the acclaimed game set in the D&D universe is in development at the network, and interestingly, will be a continuation of the story from Baldur's Gate 3. The television show will reportedly take place after the events of the RPG and follow the characters players grew to love over time as they grapple with the aftermath of its world-changing ending. So this is getting a lot of heat online because of a few reasons. Number one, Larian doesn't appear to be involved, although apparently the showrunners did reach out to Larian, specifically Venk.
Well, I mean, they don't own the Baldur's Gate IP. They just developed it on Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. So they did reach out to Venk to get his ideas on what a TV show would look like. But Larian would not be directly involved, even though they created all the characters. The other thing that's got people a little heated is this is a game with like
so many different endings,
75 different endings. So what they're going to have to pick a canon ending and go from there. And it's like, is this really the game that you want to be? Is this?
Well, yeah, because like unless those were the endings that you got, like the endings for each character that you got, then you're gonna have no connection to whatever goes on.
Exactly, you're gonna have a disconnect. Exactly. So it's almost like if you're gonna do it, maybe you should have just done the story, and just done the story. But instead, it's a continuation. So it's like, I'm assuming that the ending they're going with is everyone survives.
Yeah.
But even if you do that, there's still questions of like, Did any of the characters betray you? Did any of the there's so many questions.
Mhm.
So yeah, I find this incredibly weird. What is the other? There's a whole lot of fantasy adjacent video game television shows in production right now. A lot. We got like God of War, Horizon, D&D now. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm like, I failed to be able to picture a show that does any of them justice. It's just so difficult in my mind to do these things justice because there's a lot of goofiness in video games, right? Where it's hard to translate that to television.
Well, the big problem is when you take the interactivity out of it,
Right.
then because that's a big part of the appeal of video games is that you get to impact the story in some way, and when you're taking that away, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? How do you? I mean, they did. I mean, I haven't seen it, but apparently they did well with The Last of Us. But that's also a very grounded, emotional story about two people.
It also only has like one
ending.
outcome.
Yeah, exactly. This is like a big thing. So now it is HBO.
Mm-hmm.
They rarely miss. So it's a wait and see thing, but they got a lot of living up to do, man. Like that's a big task to take on. So we'll see how it turns out. Obviously, if it's just announced now, we probably won't see it until
it's years off.
2029, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This one was weird and kind of funny timing. Overwatch 2 is officially ditching the 2.
Yep.
It's now just Overwatch, as the game enters a new era with a year-long narrative, 10 new heroes, and a complete major overhaul. Weird timing after we had that discussion the other day about Overwatch. So, announced at the Overwatch Spotlight, Blizzard revealed its first year-long story entitled The Reign of Talon. As it sounds, the plot is going to focus on who gives a shit, because it's a multiplayer game. Here we go. So, it will include in-game events, hero trailers, animated comics, short stories, and map updates, which will tell a story across 6 seasons, rolled out throughout the rest of the year, beginning with the launch of 5 new heroes on February 10th as Season 1 begins. There will be a new tank, a new damage dealer, a new support and on one team, and a new damage and new support on the other team. More heroes will join in the future with a new hero added in each season. So when I read this as a new story-driven era, I thought they were finally going to implement the fucking single-player PvE stuff. No, they're not doing that. Other updates include a meta event called Conquest, where players choose to align with either Overwatch or Talon over 5 weeks to compete for rewards, including loot boxes, skins, titles, blah, 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 blah. We're also seeing a major UI overhaul and UX overhaul. What is UX?
User experience.
Interesting. With a new hero lobby and promise of faster navigation. And we're also getting, because video games are fucking stupid, a Hello Kitty themed in-game crossover. Amid all of this, Blizzard is officially dropping the 2 from Overwatch 2 and referring to it going forward as just Overwatch. Overwatch is more than just a digit. It's a living universe that keeps growing, blah, 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 political bullshit. The newly dubbed Overwatch will also be getting an upgraded Nintendo Switch 2 edition in the spring. Both the original Overwatch and Overwatch 2 are currently available on Switch and the Switch 2, but do not have dedicated upgraded versions as of yet. It's no surprise that Blizzard might want to wipe the slate clean from the struggle that has been Overwatch 2. The sequel/revamp of 2016's popular hero shooter Overwatch stumbled out of the gate, and while it saw a massive surge of players at the start, those numbers dropped in the following year. And as time went on, user reviews complained about a number of issues such as monetization, controversies around the cancellation of the game's long-awaited PvE hero mode, and more. I guess I'll check it out when it relaunches for the 3rd time. I have a feeling, though, that I will launch it, and there will be so many heroes I won't have any idea how to play, and then I just won't play it. because that's what happens with
I've
these
never
games.
played Overwatch, so
It was fun at launch, the original. The problem with these games is that if you don't play them from the beginning,
Yep.
you're playing catch up, and
Yep.
you just can't catch up unless you're some kind of sicko. You know, like you
Mhm.
got to be a 10-hour a day player to catch up on this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not as crazy as something like Destiny, but still crazy. But they don't want to let that die, so we'll see what happens. The next video is already playing. Didn't even notice. We were talking about Switch sales last week. Well, the new numbers are out. The original Switch is now officially Nintendo's best-selling hardware ever, while Switch 2 has already eclipsed the sales of the company's disastrous Wii U in just 9 months.
Well, yeah, but that's not exactly much of a
No.
not much of a benchmark.
No. Nintendo's latest financial results have revealed updated hardware totals for both of the company's Switch generations, with the original Switch now sitting at a lifetime 155.37 million units, finally edging past the Nintendo DS 154.02, making it Nintendo's most popular console to date. As for Switch 2, while we already knew that the console was the fastest-selling hardware the company has ever released, a fresh sales total has placed the console at 17.37 million sales as of December 31st, 2025. This is enough to ensure it has already beaten the lifetime sales of Wii U, which only managed a paltry 13.5 million, and is considered one of Nintendo's few failures. Comparing the Switch and Switch 2, a sales graph published by Nintendo shows its newer console passing the 15 million sales milestone after 30 weeks, while the original Switch did not hit this mark until after 45 weeks. But of course, the original Switch launched off the back of the Wii U, while the Switch 2 has been able to pivot customers over from the Switch itself. Let's see, anything else fancy-dancy in here? If the Switch 1 continues to sell, it may surpass the PlayStation 2, which Sony has estimated around 160 million units of the PlayStation 2, meaning the Switch just has under 5 million sales to go if it wants to close the gap and set that record. So, yeah. Switch 1 officially the biggest console of all time. Well,
At least Nintendo console.
And least Nintendo console, yeah. And pretty
I don't
damn
know
close.
if it'll pass the PS2, but
That's 5 million more Switch 1s is a lot.
at this point, yeah. Like, barring some kind of massive price drop, which is unlikely to happen.
They should do that, ecosystem. Though.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Switch 1, $99.99. Go!
Oh, that, no, never happened.
Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. That's 17.3 million surprises me. That's a fuckload of consoles to sell in such a short period of time. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Doing real well. Especially at that price. Yeah. Crazy. So congratulations, Nintendo. Once again, you have a hit on your hands. All right. New Switch 2 details are not the only hardware details that we've got this week. We got new PlayStation details. PS5 sales declined year-on-year during the crucial holiday quarter, but it's pretty much neck and neck with the PS4 at the same point during its life cycle, and it even outsold the Switch 2 during the last 3 months of 2025. Sony shifted another 8 million PS5 units during the 3 months ending December 31st, 2025, which is a decline from the 9.5 million PS5s it sold during the same period in 2024.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, not a whole lot of drop there, especially at this point in the life cycle.
Yeah.
But there are a number of factors at play here. First start, 8 million. It's not screenshot scope time yet. 8 million sales isn't too shabby when you consider the PS5 price rises Sony put in place last year. But there's the tough economic conditions globally. That's putting pressure on consumer spending generally to contend with. And it's also worth noting that the PS5, which is now 5 years old, actually outsold the 6-month-old Switch 2 during the holiday quarter. This week, Nintendo said the Switch 2 sold around 7 million in the 3-month period. PS5 sold 1 million more. The PS5 now sits at 92.2 million units sold, which means it's still lagging ever so slightly behind the PS4 at this point, which was at 94.4 million by now. But with the
again,
yeah, but with the release of the guaranteed console seller GTA 6 coming in November, the PS5 will likely receive a shot in the arm that may drive it into outselling the PS4 when the dust settles on both consoles. And here's a fun stat: the PS5 has now officially outsold the PS3. As mentioned, PS5 has sold 92.2 million, and the PS3 managed 87.4 million lifetime sales. And while the PS5 has some way to go before matching the PS4's 117 million lifetime sales, with the help of GTA 6, it could eventually beat it. So there was a bunch of other stuff here, but that was the interesting piece from it. So PS5 still doing really well. We still don't know what Xbox's numbers are because they refuse to give them, which means
probably not great.
Not great. I think the estimate was 30 million. So
that low?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, not doing well. Yeah, and there was also some rumor this week. I don't have the article because it's not speculation, but it's a little out there. So I don't like reporting on things that it's just like grabbing at sticks, you know. But AMD said that they were on point production-wise to support the Steam machine launch in early 2026, and that they were on point to support the next Xbox and its launch in 2027.
Yeah.
And the PS6 apparently was not in that list, which supports a previous report that it is likely scheduled for 2028. So it could be that the next Xbox launches a year before the next PlayStation, which is interesting. And I think it's probably something they need to do, quite honestly.
Yeah.
If they're going to launch a console, at this point, you need to do something that's going to get you out ahead. And that would be it. That being said, though, it will only matter, in my opinion, it will only matter if it's a leap. If this is a console generation leap, not a fucking like half step forward, like the PS4 to the PS5 and the PS5 to the PS5 Pro. I'm talking like, oh shit, that's a huge increase, and I just don't see that happening personally. I think the only thing that could save them is that whole idea of it being a hybrid PC and having access to Steam and Epic and GOG and all that kind of stuff. I think that could potentially make it a big hit, but we need more info. It's a wait and see thing still. But interesting though, 3 years in a row we might have a console launch each year, or 4 years in a row. Switch 2 was out in 2025, right? Yeah, so Switch 2 2025, Steam Machine, and Steam Framework. Was that the name of the VR headset?
Steam Frame.
In 2026. Xbox in 2027, PS6 2028. Interesting. They're spreading it out. Spreading out the goodness. So. Next up, as you can see, which my videos are not looping for some reason, so they're getting ahead of me. It's almost Stardew Valley's 10th birthday, which means that for a decade, players have combed over every inch of Pelican Town and the surrounding area, unearthing secrets, deciphering dwarvish manuscripts, and putting strange buttons in hidden boxes. But the game's creator, Eric Barron, from Concerned Ape, says there's still one secret that fans have never found, though he hopes one day they do. Quote, "There's still a secret that no one has ever found, and I don't think they ever will. Maybe I'll reveal it someday, but the problem with the secret is that it's basically a secret message that's in the game, and it reveals something that actually isn't even true anymore. It was revealing a thing about, well, that's all I'll say. I'll say it was a secret message that was basically announcing something that I actually shifted gears, and that thing wasn't even true anymore. But it's still in the game. I just don't know if anyone will discover it because it's so obscure." He followed up by saying, "There's certain ways to hide messages that can't really be found through data mining. If you hide something in the code, it's going to all be found because people decompile the code and look at everything. If you say hide it in the art or something, if it's a secret message that's hidden in the artwork somehow, then people can't really discover that easily. They have to see it. Could this be a clue as to what it is? Possibly. So yeah, thought I'd give that a shout out. I love when there's like a hidden secret in a game. But if it's in the artwork, it could literally be anywhere. And if you don't know what you're looking for, that makes it that much harder. And this is not a small game when it comes to artwork. There's art everywhere. So I'm interested to see if anyone can find it. But man, what a game. Great game. I can't wait to see his next game. What's the Chocolatier, I think it's called, or something like that. Can't remember. The Haunted Chocolatier. Yeah. The Haunted Chocolatier.
Spooky Wonka.
Spooky Wonka. That's exactly right. And that's it for the news. We do have our updates on Humble Bundle and Game Pass, though. So Humble Bundle this month, the lineup is Resident Evil Village, Date Everything, Core Keeper, which is a game I'm playing with my buddy on and off right now. It's pretty good. It's like a Link to the Past type visual style game and top down, hack and slash kind of stuff, but with crafting and exploration and base building and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Star Vaders. Don't know what that one is. Squirrel with a Gun. SteamWorld Build. Bus Simulator 21. Big Helmet Heroes. And, of course, a free month of IGN+. Honestly, not a great month. I've seen some much better months.
Yeah, why is the Bus Simulator 5 years old?
Yeah, a little strange there. But, Resident Evil Village is great. Core Keeper's great. SteamWorld Build is pretty good. Yeah. For $15, though, I mean, that's not, it's not terrible. $15 US, I should say. It's not bad. And then Game Pass, February Wave 1 update. Madden NFL 26, already out as of this recording. Paw Patrol Rescue Wheels.
Woo.
Already out as of this recording. Relooted. Comes out on the 10th. I have no idea what that is. BlazBlue Entropy Effect X, coming on the 12th. Roadside Research, also coming on the 12th. Star Sand Island, coming on the 12th. High on Life 2, February 13th. Kingdom Come Deliverance, also February 13th. The game you're seeing here, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, February 17th. And Avowed, February 17th. And only one game is leaving Game Pass this month, Madden NFL 24. And that's it for the news.
All right.
Pretty short episode, but that's okay. Because we still got Ice Cream Scotch Scope. Starting with... Oh, is that Donkey Kong Country 64?
It might be.
It looks very Donkey Kong colors. Or is it just Donkey Kong 64? Yeah. It's not. Is this Banjo-Kazooie? It's Banjo-Kazooie. I can see the eggs.
Oh, okay.
or Tooie, potentially.
Only 73?
Okay, Banjo-Tooie. Yeah, 73 seems low for that game.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't as good as the first game, I don't think, but it's still good. I always remember that. All right, what else we got? What else we got? That looks like a 2D background for something.
Yeah, I have no idea. I need more.
Could be Blasphemous. Nope, it's Blasphemous 2.
Blasphemous 2. Good call.
I was trying to think of like Gothic type 2D games, and that was what came to mind first. Man, the more I think about Blasphemous, the more I like it. Like it's a really good game. Highly recommend it to anybody who likes challenging but fair combat Metroidvania games. It's just so good. I like, and then, again, the second one, I don't really necessarily like the cinematics as much as the ones in the first game, so that kind of blew for me. But the gameplay's still amazing. Oh, not a whole lot to go on here.
It looks like there might be a highlighted object.
It looks.
What's a game that has highlighted objects?
I don't know if it's highlighted objects or if it's like, you know how like some. Well, you know how some games have like an environment style and then they have a character style. Like it almost like I almost wonder if it's like a cell shaded character.
Like Borderlands or something.
Maybe. No. 79%.
I don't even know what we're looking at here.
So that's a shifter in a car because I can see the wheel here. That's a seat. So someone's looking down at the shifter.
Okay.
79% though. It's probably like a visual novel type of game.
Is it My Summer Car?
Oh, it's fuck. It's a game I love. Pacific Drive. Love that game.
Okay.
Bad ending. Great game. Why am I getting all the games that I've played? Where's all the games that you've played?
I don't know what this is.
I don't know. Oh. Is that a stream of water?
I can barely tell what I'm looking at. It looks like a city, but
It is definitely a city. There's like a. Is that a stream?
yeah, I don't know. I need more to go on.
%90. Okay, we got a UI. A little bit of a UI. Oh, is it Spider-Man?
Maybe.
Hey, Spider-Man! I'm swinging
try it.
here. Spider-Man 2, maybe? I don't know. Oh, man. There's so many. It's a Spider-Man game! Oh, it's Marvel Spider-Man. Oh, which one? There's 3.
It doesn't matter. Just pick one. And we'll keep going.
It's the second
until we
one.
get
It is the second one. Why are they giving me all the games I've played? What's happening? Normally there's a mixture.
Yeah.
So I see cars, and it looks like almost like a UI that looks like it's scanning.
Yeah, some kind of damage to that column in the middle.
Oh yeah, and one over there too.
I don't know, Cyberpunk maybe?
That's very cell
like
shaded though. This looks like 2D like.
I don't know.
I mean, we can try Cyberpunk. I don't know. No, 79%.
Oh, there's some UI.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize it. It looks like ammo pips.
Could this be that?
Crosshair.
Oh no, 79%. That's too high. I was gonna say that bad Contra game, but I'm sure it got way lower than 79.
Probably. Yeah, need more to work with.
360 exclusive. Oh, T-Eng. Is this Lost Planet?
Maybe?
I feel like T-Eng I remember from Lost Planet.
Oh, try it.
Maybe Lost Planet 2 or something like that. Oh, no, it's Lost Planet.
No. Okay.
Well, I'm on fire today!
Yeah, this is your episode, man.
What the heck's going on? That game, that is a series of games where I was like, how do they keep being made? Who's like, I didn't know anyone who played them.
I played the demo for one of them. I don't know which one.
Probably
but,
the
like,
first
I remember
one.
the frame rate was like really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, this is just a third-person shooter in the snow with a bad frame rate.
With a bad frame rate. Yeah, I never understood why these games were popular.
Like, it looked nice. Like, I can see why they were using it as like a showpiece title because the effects look really nice, but it doesn't really matter when the game runs at like 20 FPS.
Yep. Well, that's not a whole lot of anything to go
It's
off
like a
of.
wall.
Oh, we got some like Egyptian stuff on the wall here. Could it be like Serious Sam or something like that?
Maybe. It looks kind of dark for Serious Sam.
Well, there's some light in the background. It could just be he's in a dark room. Although you're right, it was a pretty light game in general. Trying to think of any other games that. Well, this looks like it's probably like a center dot. This white dot
Pip
there.
from a crosshair or something.
Yeah.
You try Serious Sam.
No. 88%. That's high.
Yeah, this is just some rubble. I can't really tell.
Oh, it's
now it looks a lot more like Serious Sam.
No, it's Talos Principle Reawakened or whatever it was called. It's a remake of the first one. Or maybe it's 2. It's 2. Never beat that game. Great game.
Well, I mean, it is from Crow Team, so we weren't too far off.
Yeah. Are you thinking of Cry Team?
Oh, Crow Team. Look, right there. That's
Yeah, I
the
know,
developer.
Well, yeah, but how do you know them? From what?
Because they also make Serious Sam.
Oh, I did not know that. That's funny. Yeah, great game. Highly recommend you play it if you like Portal.
Okay, so this looks like some kind of oil rig or maybe a crane on a dockyard or something?
Yeah, I think it's a crane on a dockyard because I can see like the container down here.
There's a level in one of the Skate games with a setup like that.
Okay.
I think it's Skate 3 that has it.
Nope. 94% though. Holy balls.
Oh no.
We got a UI, some numbers.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Maybe you're on the right track and it's a Tony Hawk game.
Maybe?
Try like let's try Tony Hawk.
Oh wow, dude!
Am I hacking today? What's happening?
What the fuck, dude?
Hey, you gave me the idea of a skate game.
I guess I got the assist there, but
Yeah.
you're tapped in the Matrix today, man. You're seeing the code.
I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of scared. Damn, we crushed the current ones.
Hmm.
I'm jacked into the Matrix. Ooh, okay.
Rocks.
Is that supposed to be water?
Maybe.
It's dark. Yeah, I don't got anything on this one. It looks pretty highly detailed though. Like the shapes aren't, but the actual like texture
Work and stuff.
Yeah. Wonder if it's something stupid like those Jurassic Park Evolution games, like those like the ones where you're creating a park.
Try.
I swear to gosh, dude, if I get this, I'm scared. Okay, it's not good. Thank God. I don't have the magic touch. 88%. We got a pyramid. Looks really high res for
Maybe
some
like
reason.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something?
No, you never visited a pyramid in Tomb Raider. And it's also, it would have a little more colorful art style. It's not quite this drab. And it wouldn't have got an 88, I can guarantee you that. It wasn't that good.
This is like a Mesoamerican pyramid as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting
It's
anything.
a game that's set in that kind of setting that looks this good. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting anything. I was thinking maybe that new Siberia game, but that's like all in Russia, I assume. It's called Siberia.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's Switch exclusive. This is going to be a game I have never heard of. Although 88%, you'd think I would.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm even looking at here. Are those like wind chimes or prayer chimes or something?
Yeah, I think they're prayer chimes. Those things that they hang in like the pagodas.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that would be on the Switch.
Is it that Monster Hunter game?
Oh!
It's like the Japanese theme one?
Monster Hunter Stories?
Maybe? I don't know. There's so many of them, I don't know.
Yep, you were right.
Okay.
But it's 2, though, I'm assuming. Oh, Monster Hunter Stories 2. It's not 2. Okay, so it is the one that you're talking about, and I don't know what it is. Let's look. Monster Hunter... Freedom Unite? Diary?
Not free...
Rise?
Rise? Try. It's not try. Try. What did you say? Rise?
Rise?
Try Rise.
Yay!
There we go. That actually looks really good for a Switch 1 game.
Right.
I'm surprised.
Huh. It's really zoomed in, though. You can tell.
It's super zoomed in.
Which means it's pretty high res.
Maybe.
What'd you say?
Mud?
Is that a game?
Well, no, it looks like we're looking at mud.
Oh, yeah, I have no fucking clue what
we're looking at. You know.
Or shit.
I could just go there.
River of Feces. I have no idea.
Maybe it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's the River of Chocolate, and that's the kid who just drowned in it.
Yeah, those are bubbles coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm gonna get a surprise in the chocolate bar. It's not gonna be a golden ticket.
Wow. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know either. Is this a Paper Mario game?
Maybe 87%. Nope. PC exclusive.
Then I don't know.
Probably a visual novel that I've never heard of.
Maybe.
I'm not getting anything. Oh yeah, no idea. Strategy defense.
Oh,
Plants vs Zombies.
No, because that's on console, isn't it?
I mean, it is, but it may not have been initially though.
I kind of feel like that game was always on console.
No, this is definitely Plants vs. This is Plants vs
Okay.
Zombies. I'd be surprised if it's not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, so here's what gave it away. So this didn't give it away, but when I looked back at this, I was like, I remember that being on the title screen, and then that's the house, like the first level with the house.
Okay.
That is the house. I think that's also a part of the like not the title screen, but like the menus. Oh yeah, there you go. That would have given it away. You got the grid, the lawn grid. Okay, if you can't get it from that,
yeah,
I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah.
Okay, that's surprising. I thought that was like on 360 from day one.
Oh, is this no? It's not Yoshi's Island.
No.
Pretty funny though with the fucking flowers up there.
Flowers, yeah. I was like, oh, those look like Yoshi flowers.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one.
Yeah, I need more to work with.
Whoa, 82%. Cult of the Lamb?
Maybe?
It's got that art style, the color palette.
You could try. I feel like if I'd seen this, I would remember what it is.
Oh,
dude, what is? Did you do these in advance or some shit?
I can't. It remembers.
Did you do them on a different browser?
No, no. I cheating is for losers. No, I'm just. I don't know. Just on point today. It's the sugar that I got from the Twizzlers. That's what it is.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
I think this is a ceiling, and this is
And that's like a sign. Okay, now
yeah.
I see it.
And it says like OWA, maybe OWA. I don't know though. Not getting anything.
Yeah, neither am I.
81%. Wow, this looks very distinct. Hold on, I gotta have more candy now. I'm starting to fail. I'm not getting anything.
Neither am I. No.
No hospital, no authority, no hope. It says.
Okay. It's on a bunch of stuff.
Fear 3?
Did Fear 3 get a next gen port?
I don't know.
I don't think it did, at least not that I know of. I mean, you could try.
No? Survival horror. Hmm.
This is.
Last gen, too. Hmm. I don't know.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, is this Alien Isolation?
Oh. I bet. Yeah, it probably is. There you go.
As soon as I saw the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have got it at that point.
Yeah.
I seem to remember holding that in the game. I only played the first like 30 minutes of that game because again, it's a game where you just hide. But I feel like I remember seeing that. Okay. Tron?
Yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, I was going to say I'm getting some Tron vibes from this.
Is there a Tron game that's worth noting?
There was a Tron game on the Xbox. Yeah, I think it was Tron 2.0.
What the hell?
Okay, well it's not Tron.
90?
This looks like a completely different game now.
Right? 90 is really
I have
high.
no idea. No idea what it is.
DS exclusive.
Oh, is this Electroplankton?
Hmm?
Can't imagine that would have gotten a 90, but
No? Oh. It's one of the Mario and Luigi games, I think.
okay. So what was one of the DS ones? Bowser's Inside Story? Is that a DS game?
Yep.
Okay, that was a completely random guess.
Yeah, I never played any of those.
I nothing.
So this was from before 2022. Stray only came out 2 years ago, right? I think. I'll put it anyway in case I don't remember.
How the fuck did you get it from that?
So you climb on a lot of air conditioners in the game.
Okay. Do I even need to be here?
Cute game. Recommend. I'm kind of scaring myself, to be honest with you. I don't understand.
This just looks like an MS Paint drawing.
Oof. Maybe it's Strong Bad's game for attractive people.
Yeah, I guess you could try that.
It won't be. There's no way. No, it's not. Could it be Loco Roco?
I don't know. Never played Loco Roco.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Maybe like a Worms game or something?
Yeah, that could be.
Try like Worms.
Armageddon?
I think it'd be more recent than that, but you could try it.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, it's Angry Birds.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the first one mobile game we've had. Could be wrong. Whoa.
Well, that's a fire, but it's a really blurry one.
Yeah, that looks like a still, or like a
They're all stills. It's fucking
no,
screenshots.
like a cinematic still. You know what I'm saying? Like those things, those the older games where they fade them out.
I don't think I necessarily agree with that. It
No?
could just be a game with bad graphics.
I don't got anything though. That's for sure.
Yeah, neither do I.
89%. Whoa. Oh, is this Slay the Spire?
I don't know.
dude, I don't want to guess anymore. I'm scaring
Do
myself.
it. Just fucking do it. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, even if I did look ahead and there's no way I would remember like all these. There's no way. I don't have that good of a memory. Wow. Guys, something's infected me. I don't know what's happening. We got 2 left. Yep. I don't think I can get it from third, guys.
Well, Mr. fucking whatever.
What I will say is that's a lot of just empty, flat texture.
Maybe it's the fucking zombie motorcycle game.
Zombie motorcycles?
Yeah, where you're the guy on the you're the biker guy, and there's zombies.
Oh,
PlayStation game.
Days Gone?
There you go.
Could be. Could be the Hunt Showdown as well, but I'll go with Days Gone. No, it's not Hunt. Oh. No, it looks too good for that. And 82% is a little low. It could be, though. Could be Remnant 2. But
You could try it, because I got no idea.
something just looks off. I don't think it's quite Remnant 2. No. PC exclusive. Now we got a cannon.
I got nothing.
PC exclusives are tough for me. What the hell? Action, adventure,
Horde thingy. Oh, is this that? Is this Vermintide? So it's a Warhammer game. Yeah, try that. Yeah, there you go.
Now who's got the magic touch?
I got one out of however many.
No, you got two. You got two. That's two. Developer's name is Fat Shark. That's funny. All right, last one.
I got nothing again.
This looks like a cinematic from like full throttle or something like that. You know those
Maybe.
like bad
Yeah.
CGI ones. Whoa, 94. Oh, I've seen this. I'm recognizing it. What is this? Oh.
World of Goo? Got black goo.
Try
I
it.
don't know.
No, PC exclusive. What's with the PC exclusives? Okay, this is not what I was thinking it was going to be.
I also have no idea.
This looks so familiar. This particular screenshot. This does not though. Today is the first day of the end of your life. It's an adventure game. Oh, is this Grim Fandango?
Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna stop cleaning up now. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. What just happened? I peeked through the ether, and I saw the video game god, and he spoke to me, and he told me things, but I can't tell you what he told me. I'm sworn to secrecy.
I told you the answers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Press Pause, a gaming podcast. If you want to reach me on socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I'm at Ninjas on BlueSky.
You can email us at code.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself and so many others talking about gaming, wrestling, and more. And if you're so inclined, patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 US to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate you. Until next time, get back to gaming.